Virgo, welcome to the channel today. Virgo, this is a general reading for the sign of Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. All right, Virgo, I hope you're having the best day possible so far today. We're going to tap into the energies around you and see what messages come through for you for the next few weeks. All right, Virgo. Let's get your King of Cups had something to say here. Let's see if he shows up again. Let's get your cards laid out and get into your reading. All right, what do we have for Virgo, please? Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. What can we tell them for their highest good? Virgo, what do you have going on? Virgo, bottom of the deck, as your overall underlying energy for this reading is a Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is you having achieved something that you're pursuing, something that you took action towards, and now you're really standing your ground, standing up for what you achieved, standing up and defending firmly what you believe in, what you're passionate about. All right, Virgo, what's currently going on with you? What energy are you currently sitting in? You pulled the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is an energy of a great deal of responsibility, a heavy amount of responsibility, sometimes even to the point of being a burden. But for me, a lot of times, this is my card, the energy of messaging to work smart and not hard. If you look at him, he's got these 10 wands in front of him, and he's trying to make it here, home. But he can't even see where he's going. You know, he's got to take these wands, lift them up, throw them over his shoulders, so he has a clear view of where he's headed, so he doesn't have to struggle as much. So I'm getting this is potentially for you an energy that you're really working harder than you need to be, that you need to come up with potentially some creative way to deal with this responsibility. A more effective, a more functional way to deal with whatever this responsibility is for you. Let's see, Virgo, what's your challenge? You pull the Sun card. Now, typically, the Sun card is the happiest card in the tarot, the happiest card in the deck. The Sun also shines a light on things and reveals things. But this is in your challenge position. So there's a challenge potentially. There's something that may not be very clear for you, something that you can't see. You can't see because you got all these wands in front of your eyes. You got to get these up over your shoulders and reveal the path that you need to take to get to your goal, which is here. All right. Get those wands up over your shoulders, Virgo, so you can see where you're going. Work smart, not hard. Let's see, Virgo, what is your underlying motivation? What's really driving you? You pull the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a youthful, exuberant energy, curious about learning something new. An energy of being ready to roll up their sleeves and plant this pentacle and see what grows as a result. Maybe you're motivated that you have a desire to really upskill in some area of your life, learn something new, take a class, educate yourself on something potentially that's driving you forward. Let's see, Virgo, let's take a look at your recent past. What's going on there? All right, wow. You pull the Magician. The Magician is the master manifester. This is you being able to bring to fruition what you desire to manifest. If you look at this card, the magician and his table, on this table, he's got cups. Cups represent emotions, intuition. He's got a sword, which represents clarity of mind. The mind, it represents communication. He's got a wand that represents taking action, being motivated, creativity. And he's got a pentacle. The pentacle is the coin. The pentacle is that tangible, practical thing that you can really get your hands on. It's resources, it's money, it's good health, all those practical earthbound things. But the one thing is, he has all those resources at hand, but in order to manifest, he's got to take action. So it's looking like you took action and you're able to manifest, but you're currently somehow sitting in this energy of this challenge of heavy responsibility and not working as smart as you could. So you need to utilize some of that creativity so you can move forward to your ultimate goal. Wow, you've got quite a few major arcana down here. There's something significant going on in your life here, Virgo. What's on the top of your mind? What are you thinking about? You pull the world. The world is the energy of completion. The world is you've gone through a whole cycle of learning and growing and expanding yourself. And you've wrapped up a chapter in your life and ready for the next thing, the new next chapter, wonderful chapter in your life. So that's your focus. That's what's at the top of your mind. You're really wanting to complete something so that you can move on. All right. Virgo, what's coming towards you in the near future? You pull the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is an energy of progress. The Three of Wands is an energy of really being able to look out and see the results of your efforts starting to really pay off, starting to show proof of the efforts that you put in. You came to a fork in the road, you made a decision, you came up with plans to how to make something happen. But this is also a card of expansion. You know, so you're seeing some growth, you're seeing some results, but now it's time to really look out and see how you can expand that even greater. I'm liking this for you. Let's see, Virgo, what is your likely approach towards this expansion, this initial progress energy that's coming in? Your likely approach towards it is the Knight of Wands. This is you pursuing your passions. It can sometimes be an impulsive energy and not really thinking things through before pursuing it, but this is you being motivated, driven by what you're passionate about. And so that's going to give you what you need to really develop and expand whatever this is for you. So I like this for you. I really do. Virgo. Why is Sagittarius coming into my mind here? Is there a Sagittarius around you, Virgo? In your environment? Maybe? Because we're going to take a look at your environment. What is something in your environment that maybe you're not fully aware of? So there's someone in your environment. Maybe this is that Sagittarius. The Fool. The Fool is someone who is ready for a brand new adventure, ready to take that leap of faith and have a whole new clean slate ahead of them, a whole new path, a whole new journey, a whole new adventure. They're excited for their future. They're at the beginning, at the precipice, and they're ready to take that leap. So it could be a Sagittarius, because that's was coming through to me. But there's definitely someone in your environment that's ready. Maybe they want to take the leap with you. Maybe they want to They see you out there pursuing your passions and making things happen, right? With this three of wands expansion headed your way, and maybe they want to jump on board and participate in that. Let's see. What is your likely or your potential outcome if you follow your likely approach of passionately pursuing this expansion and this growth in your life, whatever that is? Your potential outcome in that case is you're going to come upon another crossroads, another opportunity to expand and grow. You pulled the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is you at a crossroads, having to decide whether I'm going to take this path or this path. But if you look at this card closely, he already has his hand on one of these wands. He knows which path he wants to take. You know how you want to grow, whatever this is you're trying to expand and grow, and you're starting to see progress and momentum on it. And he's got this globe right here, so he has the ability to envision his future. This is you looking out on the horizon, seeing your ships come in, seeing things starting to take off for you, seeing that initial growth. But some expansion is happening here. But this requires some additional planning, putting plans into place, to really, between the two of these, to make this happen. I like this for you. Virgo, what's Spirit's advice? Spirit's advice is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is an energy of celebrating a milestone. This could be the purchase of a new home. This could be the birth of a child. This could be a graduation, a wedding, a family reunion, some sort of significant life milestone. It's being celebrated, typically with friends, family, etc. So that's a great message from Spirit, to know that you're coming up on a milestone. Definitely. So Virgo, with Spirit's advice of this milestone to be celebrated, telling you to celebrate this milestone, what is the potential outcome of this milestone in your life? If you follow Spirit's advice and listen to that advice from Spirit, your potential outcome in that case is hope and healing. You pulled the Star card. Star card is hope and healing. It's better days ahead. So, this is, all good news for you. We're firing on all cylinders here. So you've got a major significant milestone to be celebrated, according to Spirit. And it's going to result in hope, healing, and better days ahead for you. I really like this for you, Virgo. Wow. This is some fantastic energy, and this is significant because you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. Those are significant life events, energies here on this spread for you. Virgo, let's get you a couple of oracle messages before we wrap up your reading today. What else can we tell Virgo, please? Let's get them some additional messages for their highest good. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What else can we tell them? What else can we tell Virgo, please? Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This one. All right. You pulled success. Better days ahead, hope, healing, happiness, success. Spirit is doubling down on that. One final message for you, Virgo, before we wrap up your reading today. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What else can we tell them for their final message, please, for their highest good? What else can we tell Virgo, please? Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, Virgo, final message for you today. I'm wanting that one. Final message. New beginnings. Oh, wow. Hope, healing, better days ahead. New beginnings. Success. Expansion. I am loving this reading for you. And there may even be someone who wants to take this leap of faith and go on this journey with you. Virgo, wow. Virgo, thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. I really appreciate you and hope to see you again next month.